We back at you with another one. This time we're going in. This is another series of the snitch culture. Where that boy? You're gonna have to wonder, where that boy? Now, before we get into the details of this show, let me thank some anonymous. I'm gonna keep them anonymous because I don't know if people want to be knowing their business because there's snitches out there. So I can't be putting people's business in the streets. There's too many snitches on YouTube. But it was a good man who sent it in. That's all I can tell you. And it was 3 digits. Imagine that. Pit boss in the run. Y'all know me, still the same OG, though I stay low key. And I done been hated on by these niggas that be snitching on everybody in the community, though. Don't let me get started, man. What's up with your true light? What up, Golden Rule? 2 of my OGs and jumped up in the chat room. Let me get it popping. Let me get this party started this way.
About to ride, let's ride. Stay to the right of my wall, fellas.
Right there. What can you do for me? What's up right there?
Everybody look back.
You missing one.
Where you go? Where you at?
You see that? You know what that is? You know what that really is? You know what this is? What is it? You know what we do with these? What do we do with it? Talk to me. What do we do with it? Huh? You want to see what that feels like, huh? That's where it goes right there. Imagine it's just pushed all the way through and you're bleeding out. Huh? Who do you think will come help you if you was in jail with a shank going straight through your gut and everything just fading to black? Who do you think? Look at me. Who do you think will help you? Look at me.
Nobody. Oh, where's he at? In the room. In the room. So you know what y'all just did? Snitch. You just snitch. You just snitch. And you just snitch. You know what snitching does? Snitches get you what?
Snitches get stitches.
And the real mean people, you know what they'll do? They will just gut you right here. They'll cut you across the face. So every time you look in the mirror, you can see those scars. I want you to think about this. Every time you diss your grandmother, what this feels like. You feeling it? Talk. It don't feel good, does it? Look at me, man. I'm right here. Does it feel good? And you know there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, nope. See? It don't work like that. You get together. Stick your hands out to be handcuffed. Stick your hands up.
You gonna follow instructions?
There you go.
Oh, raise it up.
Raise it up. There you go. See? Not as tough as you are. Thank you all.
What are you doing? Why are you in here?
I got expelled from school
Why? Tell him why.
because I was holding on to drugs for my friend.
What kind of drugs are you holding?
Cocaine.
Well, who's your friend?
Okay, he's
Who's your friend?
He's not
What's his
here.
name? Now you're a snitch.
Just snitched him out.
Now you're a snitch. Hey, what do we do with snitches in this bitch? What do we do with snitches in this bitch?
Go by a rule. Snitches get stitches.
He just told on his walkie. Bitch, dog. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if someone's up in your face, bro?
Come on, bitch.
I got my homies too. That's his little brother that was just reading.
That's your brother. So guess what? It is now 94-2. Because you're gonna get your ass beat. He's gonna come to save you, then he's gonna get his ass beat. You're all by yourself.
Boy, let me tell you something. It ain't never good in the hood. When thieves scoundrels, busters, weak niggas, bitches, and all them dirty mongrels, monstrosities turn on each other. How far would you go? How far could you make it? Let's examine this culture in depth. Currently, things got brought to a new height. If y'all been keeping up with the snitch culture, you know what it is. I don't think some of these YouTubers have a conclusion of why they're on YouTube, what it is and what is not. What are you not trying to do and what are you trying to do? You got to have a goal. Most people got on looking for information of some sort, found a little community of trolls and jumped in a chat room and start typing away in a chat room. And before long, somebody threw that hot link in the chat and they hit it and found themselves for their very first time on a YouTube show of some sort. And once you get your feet wet, once you get that bug in the rug, you just think you become all wise and you just ready to just expound on information. Most YouTubers are garbage. 99.99% of YouTubers are super garbage. Information don't even connect. Case in point, our snitch in the hot seat. Mama called him Carl Albert. He says the reason he snitched is because another homosexual YouTuber showed a picture of a boy that he was going to kill for another man, another homosexual, 8 states away. Now, it's a whole lot of shit going on in the world. A whole lot of shit that a snitch can snitch on. Boy, you can have a full-time job snitching. Most snitches is something in it for them. Most snitches. Either they trying to get out of a charge they've been charged with. They want to get less time or let go. Maybe they getting a little money. Maybe they started snitching for protection. This is usually the case with snitches. But when them snitches start snitching, everybody is riled up. Everybody. It's not about the crime anymore. It's only about the cause. Why is a nigga calling the feds? Now, let me think of a good reason to call the feds. You should call the feds and let them know that the white man is enslaving niggas with the Bible. That's a reason to call the feds. You could also call the feds and let them know that that black power shit is fake as a motherfucker. That's another good reason to call the feds. After that, I can't think of any more reasons one should be calling the feds. So let's hear a little bit of this nonsense, idiocy That bullshit that's not a good policy type of shit you must ignore. That fighting, fussing. Niggas be at the door so there be no bum rushing. Instead of spreading apart, we should come together. But you can't come together when niggas are snitching. It's a problem, Houston.
Or whatever other options you get. I'm a real nigga. Do me like you did on son. Don't worry. Don't worry. We gonna play them calls. I'm gonna play some more threats and stuff. And just let the community know. Like, look, when you're a real autonomous threat, though, you do what the fuck you want to. You just have to be able to protect your ass. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? And so that means, to a degree, you know, you gotta get your money up. You gotta get your money right. That's like me. Like I said, I think I said it on something else, but you see this? I had my daddy old double barrel had been taken care of for sandpaper people. I'm gonna clean it up, the little rough spots off of it and stuff. I really never sit down and cleaned it up and everything. Then I done oiled it up to make sure that when I hit that thing and that barrel drop down and them 2 shells shoot out, that I can reload the 2 shells. Because that's my first line of defense. Even when the sheriffs or people come up, you know, it's always visible. It's always around. That's why niggas sent the sheriff to my house. They wanted to see if I was going to raise her with that shotgun and get shot up by the sheriff office, because everybody know that I got that double barrel when I'm in the house. So you can kick in that door, you can break in, you can do whatever you want. You better make sure. And I ain't taking no chest shots, head shots, this and that. I know niggas wear vests. I'm going to hit your ass where it hurts, not bitch. So I'm going to clean it up, present it to the world again. I ain't got no problem. It's a legal gun.
Now, this is interesting. Psychological warfare. Where the snitch start talking about he gonna sit at the door and wait for you to come in and blow your head off. This is the goddamn degradation of a YouTuber. What the fuck are you snitching for if all you got is a rusty ass double barrel shotgun that you ain't cleaned in a while? You would think that any kind of logical motherfucker would be like, well, if I'm going to do some snitching, let me go get a hold of one of them AKs, them Kalashnikovs. Because a double barrel shotgun on a nigga who coming to knock a snitch, you must don't know how that really works. It don't work like that. They don't bust through your door. They hide in the bushes. They're in the shadows. They're following you down to the liquor store. Wait for you to buy that Black and Mild. Then, out of the clear blue, hello. Most of the time, snitches don't even see it coming. And when you kind of semi-viral on YouTube, when you got 300 channels posting your name, you just kind of irritate motherfuckers who didn't even know what the conscious community was. You start waking up the unconscious of the unconsciousness outside community of conscious unconsciousness. You start reaching into the third realm. So he claims a real nigga called them. Said he got racks on top of racks and he gonna send some racks to Hassan Homosexual Campbell. And why? Because of an old slave narrative. Probably started with Harriet Tubman. She used to tell snitches, don't bring your ass out on this underground, because I'm telling you, you're going to get a bullet in the back of the head. See, not in the forehead, in the back of the head. Because she's going to wait for you to turn around and head back. And then, blah! It's over with. You would think that a nigga would go into hiding. But not this snitch. This snitch is a media whore. He ain't in it for the money. He ain't in it for the glory. He ain't in it for the fame. This nigga just in it. Straight snitching. Damn. Motherfuckers is mad at me because I got the fuck away from this nigga. Shut these niggas off. I didn't give a fuck about no fans. I didn't give a fuck about all them blue wrenches and shit he had over there. Then I come over here to see this snitch ass nigga got 100 more blue wrench snitch niggas in the goddamn chat chiming in. Let me see what the fuck they talking about. Everybody's working together to protect Hassan until they are not, i.e., if you're not asking for that boy straight through your suspected ass controlled opposition. This nigga right here. Fuck is you talking about that? This is how the breakdown begins. First, you overlook homosexuality in the goddamn comedic community. Then your ass overlooks Satanism in the conscious community. Now you niggas is overlooking snitching. Well, that shit ain't gonna last. You're never gonna get a community of snitches just walking around this motherfucker talking about they deserve equal rights and all that shit. Hell no. I told you that the FBI, they ain't gonna arrest a motherfucking thing. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? And they fuck around and come arrest this nigga for snitching. They be like, we're gonna arrest your dumb ass for your own protection and give you 10 years for your own protection. Goddamn shame, this nigga is falling from grace. This is ridiculous.
I'm saying, Joe Biden said a couple years ago, that's what everybody needed in their house. I just happen to have one. My father had one, so he left it to me to bust a nigga wide open if I need to with it. Now, that's his gun. I ain't talking about, well, that was his gun. I ain't talking about no other guns. So you can take it how you want to, but people, Tahuti and all the rest of y'all, man, y'all on some fuckboy shit. I don't respect what y'all doing. I call the feds, calm her son down, and then y'all get on the motherfucking internet and talking shit to him and telling him he a fuckboy and all of that when he ain't even really can talk back to you motherfuckers. I love them to say, well, nigga, ass to New York and I'll fuck you up. But now that the feds watching, he don't want to talk like that. So why the fuck y'all huffing and puffing now? Yes, I told you I am a rat, a real autonomous threat.
This nigga tried to psych himself out. I'm a rat. Let me give that shit some definition. I'm a real autonomous threat. Wait a minute. Wait a psychological motherfucking minute here. You can't change the fucking definition of a rat. I remember when Sonetta was the rat and he had that little video with that little mouse, kept on playing with the cheese, nibbling at the cheese and getting away with little chunks here and little chunks there. The motherfucking trap wouldn't go off and he just hopping around and pop. That real autonomous got his ass thwarted. Fuck is he talking about? I'm a real autonomous threat. This nigga, you might as well get you a big ass shirt from Target with a logo on it and a hat to match. Put a target on your forehead, a target on your back, a target on your chest, and then just wait for the jack. Boy, goddamn. See, a YouTuber don't know how to quit it and go. Sometimes you gotta lay it down. You gotta get the fuck on out the way. Let's see. You started off banging on Sonetta. You talked about everything. It was Sonetta for 8 years straight. I don't recall Sonetta ever going to get the feds on you. I came over there and helped you, babe. Then I looked in your motherfucking behind you one day. I seen that big ass FBI badge, that rat badge they give out. What the fuck? I gotta get the fuck away from this nigga. I got a reputation to uphold. What the fuck is going on here? A rat. Do you know you ain't gonna never get this tag off your back? And when you finally get you a car, you might get a traffic ticket and can't afford to pay that shit and gotta go do 38 hours in the county. And every motherfucker, the 10 people that live in your county up in that motherfucker with you, and we're like, there go that real autonomous threat. This motherfucker is running around this motherfucker a threat. You're not the type of threat that a motherfucker worried about you doing something to him. You're the type of real autonomous threat that'll pick up the motherfucking phone and record yourself. Get primary evidence so motherfuckers understand you the biggest motherfucking real autonomous threat to ever live. Like, what the fuck is going on? Carl, you only got one option. Go smoke crack. Because motherfuckers overlook a crackhead. They be like, man, that motherfucker on crack. They expect the crackhead to give up the info. That's why police never investigate the death of a crackhead. They be like, he was on crack. Oh, man, fuck it. Case closed. Suitcase filled with clothes. We can't find the motherfucker. It's 1,000 motherfuckers want to kill a crackhead. Just because he owe everybody $10. He owe like 8,000 motherfuckers $10 worth of crack. This nigga trying to make his case online. This my daddy gun. Oh, 2-barrel shotgun. I got 4 shells and some sandpaper. Make sure this motherfucker working. The fuck? What the fuck have I fallen into? Why in the fuck did I even come over here around these clowns? This nigga just put himself in all kind of jeopardy because he has a moral disposition. This nigga with the moral disposition. Let me let you finish this out real quick.
Side in everybody. But you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I call the feds. I'm getting threats on my life and shit to try to make sure he don't kill Sonetta, his wife and children. Kill Run. He don't kill my moderators, some different people up in New York and shit and calm shit down. The feds watching them. They got that nigga in a loose weight.
Dollar Skills. He talking about you. You live in New York. What's your real name? Dollar Skills. We got to get motherfuckers' real names around this mother. I know you're watching, nigga. I know you're listening. I got too many motherfuckers viewing right now. I know one of them is you. He talking about you. Because you live in New York. The homosexual killer live in New York. And it's all kind of alleyways out there. Nasty, dirty rats running around that motherfucker bigger than Walla bears. Sarnetta live in New York. Sarnetta usually is at 125th Street, Harlem on a Saturday. Beating niggas with it. Selling duplicate DVDs for years, never going to jail. I think that's his payoff for being a snitch. We know about you too, Sarnetta. Frankie Gray, Frankie Gary, Frankie Gay, whatever the fuck it is. I'm done calling you niggas by these stage names. Fuck that. Because y'all niggas got the feds watching. And I'm going to look fly if the feds watching. I'm going to be fresh if the feds watching. And according to this snitch, this real autonomous threat right here, they watch it. These niggas psych themselves up. Niggas think the cyber police, the conscious cops. You know, we got the hip hop cops. Now we got the conscious cops. There could be a nigga walking around with a big ass unk on and a red, black, and green flag in his back pocket, howling Black Power, working for the feds, writing down dumbass niggas' names. So I'm going to help them out since you snitches brought them over here. We're going to be calling out niggas' real names from this point on. Don't talk about none of these niggas and you don't write their whole motherfucking name in the chat room. I need to know these niggas snitching. I'm gonna start selling little bitty bats. It's gonna have the word Stitches on it. I might give them away for free. You want a free bat, a free Stitches bat? And here's what you gotta do. Go to all the Black Power functions, and when you see these niggas walking the door, you bust them in the head and run. And hide your face because they snitch it. Don't tell them Pitbull sent you because then you'll be snitching. These niggas is clowns. This is the worst shit niggas ever fell into. The conscious commitment. If your ass even breathed the word you woke, you a fucking snitch. That's what woke mean, that you snitching. Run around this motherfucker marching. You ain't marching, you're spying. These niggas is snitches. Talking about your Hebrew Israelites. Nigga, you niggas is Hebrew snitches. Comedic snitches. Atheist snitches. All you niggas belong in ditches. I ain't no friend of no snitches. I don't give a fuck. It's a rule. Nigga, I wrote me a manual. Don't go round these niggas. And you niggas still in the chat room with your blue riches. I'd have been deleted my motherfucking account. Let me get off this motherfucker. This nigga got the feds watching. But you don't think it's your turn to be snitched on, right? You niggas is pitiful. They try to nickname me pitiful. Bitch, I'm still floating through the motherfucking YouTube smashing. Ain't got no dirt on my shit. Nigga, clean as a whistle. I'm gonna be fresh if them feds watching. But you niggas, it don't matter which one of you niggas, it's a fucking paper trail behind your ass. Long as the eye can see. All type of shit. And y'all over here acting like this nigga, this real autonomous threat deserves respect. Because you niggas' morals have fallen so motherfucking low that you trying to make the motherfucking lie seem like it's a goddamn cake and ice cream. I'm the only person that really gonna come on this motherfucker and clarify some shit. Cut a nigga head off, and I'm coming for you too, Frankie. This is a long motherfucking series. I gotta do all the detailed work so that the niggas who don't work for the feds know what the fuck is going on. First, you niggas try to knock the Bible. Now you trying to knock everything black. You can't be on YouTube 10 years from now with a snitch video running around. What the fuck is wrong? What are you thinking? There is no motherfucking getting away from that tag. That tag ride with you forever. Be an old ass grandma on the beach, walk up to your ass and knock you out with the cane because you snitched way back in 2018. And she remember. She just waiting on an opportunity to find you so she can remind you.
Ain't really get loose, and now House of Conscious niggas and niggas coming after Woodworth on to talk shit to him and tell him he ain't no real G. And come on, man. That's the play y'all gonna play after I did my thing?
What thing did you do, nigga? When did snitching become my thing? What the fuck is going on around this motherfucker?
No, y'all should have called the feds too and say, yes, I am a witness to her son making death threats and cyber bullying and motherfuckers online, and really help strengthen my case.
Wait a minute, Snitch. So you saying you need some more snitches to come stand over here with you to acknowledge and confirm your snitching that Hassan made death threats. Hey, Snitch, do you remember Debate Talk for You? When a snitch came on Debate Talk for You and made death threats to the whole goddamn conscious community? Don't you know the feds is gonna find that tape? They gonna find it. Only thing about that death threat, you wanted the white man to do it. See, I got it. Back then, you wanted the white man to come in here and kill everybody. Now you didn't digress. Now you want the white man to come in and arrest everybody. So you be the only nigga on YouTube. That way you have to get the views, huh? Don't you know if you're the last nigga on YouTube, you still get 300 views, nigga? Everybody just delete their accounts. If I gotta watch the snitch, I'm gone. Fuck it. I'm gonna read a book. It'd be over with. Only motherfuckers on YouTube will be your blue wrenches. Them loyal snitches you got over there. Why don't you have them niggas come on the show and do a snitch show? Do you want motherfuckers to help you? Let's see if them blue wrench niggas will go for it. They already in the motherfucking room. Saying, what up, Snitch? What's up, Snitch? They got peace signs to each other. The Snitch, you might be lower than. And this is a hard one for me to admit, boy. That you might be lower than Kev Gills. Ain't that a bitch? How can you get that low? I buried that nigga under a crack house. I threw dirty needles on top of that nigga grave, and somehow you still got lower than that nigga. You had to put effort in to get that low. Tommy sort of Mayana, we coming for you too. You been snitching, and you a high-paid snitch. I'm coming for you. Give it time. I got to deal with the fat rat first. The fat, real autonomous threat. Then we're going to move over to the rest of you real autonomous threats. Because you motherfuckers is threats. You threatening the goddamn morality of YouTube, nigga. This only leads to say goodbye to the fat guy. Say goodbye to that black guy. Say goodbye to the cheese. Ain't no love for a dirty rat. I'm not over here protecting the nigga you snitched on. I'm protecting the principle. Can't win a war, nigga. Fighting against the boule. Fighting against nigga J. Edgar Hoover. Snitching. Only thing you can do is put the truth out when it comes to power. You can't be snitching. I don't give a fuck what a nigga do. Just don't come over here and do it to me. Don't cross that line where I have to knock your ass off the planet. Stay in your lane. Stay out my lane. It don't cost you a dime to stay out of mine. Get in your lane. Look straight forward. Put blinders on. Don't be paying attention to what the fuck they doing next door. Raise your kids. Mind your business. Raise your kids. Mind your business. Raise your kids. Mind your business. Because see, the hood got a self-correcting mechanism that the feds can't stop. It's self-correcting. Nobody has to pay nobody, tell nobody a motherfucking thing. All they need to hear is it's a motherfucking snitch on the loose. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Feds already know. Didn't you hear the tape I played earlier? That was the police in a jail cell telling some kids that was going for scared straight. You know, snitches get stitches up in this bitch. And these is niggas that's locked up. Oh, man. Now, you got so many videos about the most mundane, dumb shit. You and Poppy, that after they finish going through all that shit and get a swollen head, they gonna arrest both you niggas. And they gonna create a charge that we ain't never heard of. Aggravated verbal assault. Some shit. They gonna come up with something because they gonna be like, we gotta create something for these niggas. Deleting counts, that's one thing. Flagging a nigga channel, that's another thing. Calling the police? Nigga, get the double barrel well oiled around this motherfucker. You better cough up enough money for a camera and point that motherfucker up and down the street, nigga. Because one of these niggas might take a trip, man. I'm giving you that for your own self-protection because the feds done left you for dead. You done snitched, and nigga, they ain't called you up and said, okay, we need to come get you to put you in the protection program. We got a New York mob headed towards Parkin. Parkin, Arkansas. Where in the fuck is Parkin, Arkansas? Where the fuck is Parkin? Some crazy shit. Nigga ain't never heard of Parkin, Arkansas. Now, I'm not snitching because he got a video entitled Parkin, Arkansas. He trying to make sure the feds know where he at so they know where to come get this motherfucker. Nigga, this is where I'm at. Sit in the truck. This motherfucker right here. This nigga crazy. Let's see how many motherfuckers is out there to help you. Parkin is a city in the cross country. Cross country. God damn, that means ain't nothing but wilderness in between you and the freeway. United States, along the St. Francis River. A population was 1,105 at the 2010 census. No wonder you don't get no motherfucking views. Don't nobody live out there with a TV. down from 1600. Niggas left parking and left you in that motherfucker. Due to the recent population loss, a large segment of the downtown area has many abandoned and boarded up buildings. Ooh, that's where they put niggas who be snitching, in a boarded up building. This is where they located. Now, in this little peach square right here, this is where they duplicate snitches. This little bitty square. Boy, it ain't that big. It ain't that big. You might can hide in a couple of abandoned buildings, though. I suggest you move your operation to an abandoned building. Pay the crackhead out front $5 to alarm you if anybody pull up. You should be safe. You might be safe. Look at that chat room. That motherfucker quiet. Them snitches know better. Them snitches know better than to get my shit. Let me see you in there. Be like, what the fuck is them niggas doing over here? You niggas come over here. I know you niggas are snitching. This nigga want to be a media whore. What type of grown-ass man has an ambition to be a media whore?
Whoop, they call the goddamn feds. But y'all want to be said to be a rat and y'all want motherfuckers threaten y'all and shit. So I do the shit then, now everybody Billy Badass. Get the fuck out of here, man. Let me go sand my gun barrel down in a couple of spots where it's rusty and shit. Make sure it's still good. I'll be busting shots later. I just shot it off last year. It's still shoot, I know that. So, but ain't nothing like keeping your gun on. So, people, I'll holler.
This nigga wait till his life is in danger to keep his gun warm. Nigga, you could have just did a video and went right back to business. You could have called the feds and not recorded it. You could have just shut your fucking mouth. We'd have found out anyway, because the feds write down everything. They're thorough. They'd be like, who called yesterday? Jesus's representative. He said, just email Jesus at israeldoctrine.com. This nigga gave the feds Jesus email. This nigga is out of control. Out of goddamn control. He trying to come up with all kind of reasons to justify his motherfuckers. Let me run off the names of the snitches that's protecting the snitches. Dollar Skill, Jacqueline Thomas. Let's see. Oh, then he got some threats on this motherfucker, them fake channels. There's some niggas threatening this nigga, but that's normal procedure on the YouTube. On the YouTube, dude. Normal procedure. Nobody got more death threats than Pit Boss. I done clobbered these niggas 1,000 times. But the difference between me and you, I ain't got no old guns that need rubbing off with a motherfucking sandpaper, nigga. My shit. Loosey goosey. Ready for the business. And then I can back my shit up with an army. You got an army? This nigga ain't got no army. This nigga snitching ain't got no army. You supposed to have an army. You gonna be snitching. You're supposed to. All the snitches on the universe need to come on your motherfucking channel and arm up. Outnumber the real niggas, and you might stand a chance. They be like, man, there's about 8,000 snitches over there. Yeah, fuck them. Throw a Molotov cocktail over there. Blow them niggas up. Nigga, you ain't gonna get out this one, man. You ain't gonna be able to talk your way out this. You ain't gonna be able to do 8-hour shows back to back and get out this. What if the feds escalate the game, nigga, and arrest somebody? Then what you gonna do? Oh, well, man, you know, he shouldn't have been doing that. He was fucking up the moral character of YouTube with that shit. Nigga, what? Do we need to replay the 10,000 videos you done ran through? Hey, nigga, you done told on. How in the fuck is you and Sonetta buddies? Snitch burgers all day long. The rat and the cheese. I'm going to call you niggas the rat and the cheese. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to call Sonetta Frankie Sachetta. Now you the real autonomous threat. You the rat. Ah, that's why you niggas is together. Rat like the cheese. Cheese could draw in the rat. Don't make me bring out my motherfucking Illustrator and my Photoshop again and get to making some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, we're going to cut this story short. There's more to come. It's piles and piles of evidence as we slide through the Chester cheeses and the rusty rats and get to the bottom of this shit. It's a whole lot of snitching going on. If you like the show, donate to the cause so we can expose the real autonomous threats out there. Because if I don't do it, these niggas ain't gonna do it. They snitching.